Canada's government has unveiled a series of significant immigration policy changes aimed at strengthening the integrity of its immigration system and addressing various challenges. Make sure to watch this video to the end to get the full details on this breaking news on immigration in Canada. These changes are in the form of reforms, and we will be looking into what they are and what areas they focus. The recent reforms focus on 4 key areas. They are: Number 1, ending flagpoling practices. Number 2, enhancing document control. Number 3, streamlining the asylum system. And Number 4, reducing fraud in employment-based immigration. Let us start with Number 1, end of flagpoling practice. A major change targets the practice known as flagpoling, where temporary residents leave Canada briefly to immediately return through a US border crossing, seeking faster processing of their immigration requests. Officials note that this practice strains resources on both sides of the border and creates unnecessary traffic congestion. Under the new policy, temporary residents will be required to submit their extension applications online while remaining in Canada.
We're proposing new measures to strengthen the integrity of the immigration system. The first is to put an end to an irritant with the US, which is a practice known as flagpoling. People that leave Canada with no intention to go back, with no intention to spend any time in the US, but then immediately go back in to get quicker processing at the border, where they would have to wait in Canada. Flagpoling uses up valuable resources on both sides of the border, slows border traffic, and prevents officers on both sides of the border from focusing on more critical tasks. When this change comes into effect, temporary residents already in Canada will have to apply online to extend their stay, and flagpoling will no longer be an option.
Second focus is on enhanced immigration document control. The government is introducing legislative amendments to give Canadian authorities greater control over immigration documents. These changes will allow officials to modify, suspend, or cancel immigration documents, including visas, suspend or cancel applications in the system when deemed in the public interest, take immediate action in cases of mass fraud.
We're proposing to give Canada more control over its immigration documents as well, so we respond to exceptional events in ways that protect Canada and our public resources. So we'll be introducing legislative amendments that will allow us to change, suspend, or cancel immigration documents, including visas, as well as to suspend or cancel applications in our inventory when it's deemed to be in the public interest, for example, in cases of mass fraud.
Considering the third focus, which is on asylum system reform, new measures will be implemented to streamline the asylum system, with a particular focus on expediting the processing of illegitimate claims. These changes will align Canadian practices more closely with existing US procedures, creating greater consistency in North American asylum processes.
In addition, we'll be introducing measures to streamline the asylum system to deal quickly with illegitimate claims. This will align us, in a sense, with measures that the US already has within its own jurisdiction.
The final focus is on express entry system modifications. To combat fraud and enhance fairness in the immigration system, the government is revising the express entry point system. A significant change includes the removal of additional points currently awarded for job offers. This modification to eliminate incentives for candidates to purchase fraudulent labor market impact assessments, LMIAs, and promote greater integrity in the express entry system.
Finally, of interest to this and people that follow this issue, we're implementing further measures that will reinforce program integrity and reduce potential LMIA fraud, such as removing additional points that candidates receive under express entry for having a job offer. This measure is expected to remove the incentive for candidates to purchase an LMIA, resulting in increased fairness and integrity in the express entry system, and taking some of the value of the fraud already being perpetrated in the LMIA system.
Stay tuned to this channel and subscribe for more breaking news on issues surrounding Canada and its immigration.